Here's the deal. All I want is for just one person that's whatever you want to call it, the left, the right, I don't know. I'm not on any side, okay? I'm just kind of like this weird Libra in the middle who's eaten a copious amount of mushrooms and psychedelics over his life span. And I meditated for 10 years and I can just clearly see when things don't make sense, right? And you may be saying, well, that they just don't make sense to you. But no, I look at both sides. Here's all that I want. I'm literally, I had to get up out of bed, throw on a shirt. I'm trembling with anger because I just need somebody from that left side, right, to say one thing just to acknowledge something that I've said. This is what you do. I could literally say to someone on the radical left or whatever you want to call it, I don't know it. I'm not trying to call anybody out or point fingers like you all do to people like me who are bringing up some real concerns about the current administration, right? Because some freaking crazy like Proud Boys said some of the same stuff. I get grouped in with those people. Don't do that to me, okay? First of all, do you not know me? Also, don't act like you're my friend if you haven't called to check on me in the last few months or the last year. But here's what I'm saying. If one of you people on that group of people that are fucking driving me crazy, if you say something like, man, Trump incited a riot, right? I'm gonna like go and I'm gonna look. I'm gonna research it. I want to know. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna dig deep. I even learned how to search the dark web. I even learned how to search the deep web. I got a Tor browser. I got VPNs. I freaking did my research. Okay. First of all, the people who went in to the Capitol, they wouldn't have had enough time to get from where Trump was speaking to the Capitol in that amount of time. So it wasn't the people he was talking to right there. But sure, maybe he inspired a lot of anger and craziness in people with conspiracy theories. I will give you that. But what the left won't do is they will not admit anything from, let's just call me, I'm not the center, I'm not the right, I'm not the left, I'm the fucking beak. All right? And I'm trying to be a leader and like just I'm risking literally my music career just to be public and loud and try to say something about what I'm seeing. That's all I'm doing. By the way, I dip. Fuck it. And so one of the ways that I've decided to make that point, because again, I did some research. I found out some things that Biden did that were really shitty that no one talks about. I posted them. Not one person on that side, that weird side. Now I know why this is happening, and I'll get into that in a minute. It's mind control, and I know I sound like a fucking QAnon person, but I'm not a QAnon person. But there is some mind control happening right now. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's to divide people. There's some kind of reason to divide people. I made like 6 videos expressing my deep concern for the hypocrisy of why airplanes are allowed to fly and just keep on taking off and flying with people packed full, shoulder to fucking shoulder, right? But they're wearing masks and they have HEPA filters. And I've even seen on PBS, they said the air's blowing down, which keeps the fucking microbial fucking virus from like, escaping into the fucking vapors of a person's breath and into the person next to them, into their lungs. Yeah, okay. People buy that. That's why I believe we're being brainwashed or mind controlled of some kind. And I know I sound like a fucking conspiracy nut. I sound like Mel Gibson in that fucking one movie. What was it called? Anyway. But yeah, man, it's really fucking annoying. Like, I'll say something like someone on that left side, on the far left side, or whatever side you want to call it. I mean, there has to be a name for things. I'm talking to a phone. This is a ceiling. I'm a man, right? My girlfriend's a woman, right? By the way, I think there should be 8 female presidents. That's what I firmly believe. We should have 8 women run the world. So before you go and say I'm sexist, take that. But I could be in an argument with somebody on the left. And I could say, man, I just need you to admit that is a sliding glass door. Okay? Can you just please admit that that's a sliding glass door? Will you please acknowledge that is a sliding glass door? I'll even show you that it slides and it's glass. Look, can you say that's a sliding glass door? The person on the left, what they will say is, I'm more concerned about how cold it is outside. You haven't mentioned how cold it is outside right now, and you're not wearing a jacket. You should be wearing a jacket. It's cold outside. But like, okay, just for my own sanity, can you just please just tell me this is a sliding glass door? Can you just do that and tell me it's a sliding glass door? We haven't even talked about the fact that you're standing by the door and the air is really cold and okay, that's the worst analogy ever. It's hard to make an analogy because it makes less sense than a fucking broken penny factory. It makes no sense. It's like we're going to take the pronouns women out of the text, but then we're going to spend all fucking week celebrating how a woman got elected to be vice president. And we're going to make sure that we drill it in your fucking brain that she's a woman of color. What does that even mean, dude? I'm a person of color, too. I'm made of color. Everything's made of color unless you're watching the Andy Griffith Show in black and white. What the fuck are you talking about? And here's why I'm calling everybody fags and queers and gays. Here's why. You know why? I just want to show you how stupid this is. First of all, I was bisexual for several years of my life. Maybe I still am. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody who has a good dick that I want to suck lately. But yeah, so you can't call me homophobic. But what I will say is you're not going to fucking tell me that I can't say the words fag or gay when I'm pissed off and I'm just saying something's fucking gay. I quit being a faggot, right? When I say it, because I decided to redefine the word. Just like the people who took the word faggot, which was a kindling for fire, or overseas in the UK, it's also known as a cigarette, a fag. A certain group of people, no one really knows who, took that word and they went, oh, I'm going to redefine it. Should it mean birds? No. Should it mean gravel? No. Should it mean hair follicles? No, it's going to mean homosexuals. And we're going to call them that. Yeah, we're going to call them that. Yeah. I read all the history behind it. You can go ahead and tell me that people were burned with kindling and that's why they called them faggots. No, you can't prove it. Someone just redefined the word. Someone one day was walking, singing in the rain, right? I'm singing in the rain. I'm gay. It's a wonderful gay day. Make the Yuletides gay, right? And then all of a sudden, here comes Captain Anti-America, right? I'm just going to fuck us all up and I'm going to make people go crazy because gay doesn't mean happy anymore. It actually means homosexual. Yeah. And no one can really get to the real root of why that redefining of the word happened or how everyone just went, okay, that's what it means. Well, guess what? I'm taking gay back. Yeah. Gay now means baloney. That's what it means to me. So I'm going to make myself a gay and cheese sandwich. Okay? And faggot now means asshole. The person's a faggot. I redefine the words because they redefine the words. Matter of fact, I think we should take cheese and redefine the word cheese, and cheese should be called terrorism now. That's what it should be. So you won't be able to order cheese on any burgers or cheese pizzas anymore because, it's going to mean terrorism now. That's what it means. So did you see all the cheese that happened at the Capitol building? There was so much cheese there. It's outrageous, man. It was just like Trump incited cheese all over that place. So now, once this catches on, okay, you'll have to go and you'll go to order your burger and you'll say, can I get a dairy burger, please? Because you can't say cheeseburger anymore, right? Or maybe because Pizzagate, can't have pizza anymore. And that's where we're going, dude. You start redefining what man, boy, woman, camera, whatever, see a television, the thing that Trump said. I'm not a fan of Trump, dude. Sorry, everybody. I'm not on your side either. But, I just want somebody to make some fucking sense. I posted some things that Biden did that are really shady and shitty. I looked at them up myself. I researched it very thoroughly. Okay? Got a lot of time on my hands, considering I can't play shows and I can't do anything that my normal life used to have in it. Because I'm in a state where a bunch of faggots want to freaking tell us that we can't even have hair salons, we can't go to the movie theater, we can't have outdoor dining, which that has fresh air. And we're also social distancing, but no, we can't have that. And we're not going to get bailed out either. We're just going to lose our businesses and become homeless, while the airlines can just pack up a person, like pack up an airplane like freaking Mexican sardines. Just, yeah, I made a joke about how Mexicans jump in a car and they're all packed together. Ha ha ha! Fucking put me in Facebook jail. Yeah, that's okay. And the people who are fucking brainwashed, I'm not mad at you that you're brainwashed. I'm mad at you that you're not trusting me that you're brainwashed. You need to trust me. You've been brainwashed. Look at the news. The next time you watch any news station, Fox, anything from the big media owned by the 6 companies, right? There's a little thing rotating on the bottom, right? It's usually counterclockwise. It's behind what they're talking about. The red, the blue, you know what the primary colors are that make up your TV? Why all the red, blue? It's overseas too. It's other countries. It's not just red, white, and blue for America. It's not just subliminal marketing. It's something going on with the freaking colors they're picking. There's some reason. I think that the rich people who, I think the people who just like made Apple phones, the people who own Apple, I think they're just so bored because they've like fucked every single hole of every kind of human and every kind of animal they can possibly find. Babies, kids, dogs, grandmothers. That they're so bored. They're like playing golf. They're like teeing off, you know, like some freaking 9-year-old they just raped is like on the ground with a golf ball in their mouth, and they're just like, right, it's like golf. They're not really golf balls. It's like children's eyeballs, and they're just like trying to find something to make themselves feel alive. And they're like, dude, why don't we turn America into like a chessboard? Yeah, like we'll make everybody black, white, red, and blue. It'll be like a game. We'll divide them. I don't know why they would do this, but that's my assumption. But anyways, can you just admit that's a sliding glass door? Or do you have to say, why don't you talk about the millions of lies that Trump said? Or you post all these different things and you tell me that my list was inaccurate. My list is inaccurate? No, it's not. I left out the good positive things you said. I wasn't searching for positive things. But I can definitely go find positive things about anybody. I could do the same thing for Trump. I could put a big long list of positive things that Trump did. I could. Does that mean that he's okay and he's fine? No. No, you're obsessed with Orange Man bad is what it is. And you make me sick. Like one of them, like, is it in the Constitution? Yeah, then fuck that. Let's do the opposite. Like, you know, and hey, maybe that's what we should do. Maybe the Constitution sucks. Maybe it was made by a bunch of racist drunk people with wooden teeth wearing wigs. I don't know. But all I know is, if you can't admit that that's a fucking sliding glass door, because we were raised and told it was a sliding glass door. Now, if you can prove to me it's not a sliding glass door, I'll actually listen. But let's at least have the conversation. Can somebody please say something that makes sense? You're driving me insane.